Welcome to Surekha's Foodofast. Fantastic food at your fingertips. Today we are going to have an exclusive dhamaka, which is 2 recipes at the same time. So we are going to present Veg Manchurian balls, which is the dry, and also Veg Manchurian gravy, which you can use for fried rice or rotis. So you can use the dry as starters and then the gravy, which is very simple. So because the ingredients are the same, we are going for a double dhamaka. So on the table you can see lot of items. Okay, so it must be looking messy for you, but do not worry. I'm going to explain what exactly I'm going to do. So I have taken 2 carrots and 1 green chili. It's enough because we're going to add other spicy sauces. And I have taken a cup full of cabbage, which is the base. So whatever vegetables you have, it's not that you need to prepare gobi manchurian, you need to have, specific vegetables. You can prepare with whatever you have at home. And then to add to the mixture, once we grind it, I have garlic, finely chopped garlic, and finely chopped coriander. And to that, I'm going to add corn flour. So based on the consistency of the ground paste, we are going to decide how much we need to add. Usually we add 2 to 3 spoons of corn flour. It makes your balls very soft. Now, this is the most special item which I found is giving extremely good taste. 1, the softness, and number 2, the heavenly taste. Very sweetish and also a good binder. So what is this? Let's see what it is. It is MTR Gulab Jamun mix. So you can use a cup of it in order to make your dish very interesting. So this is what we are going to mix in the bowl, and then I will add little sauce to that mixture, little salt, and I will add little chili powder because your sauces are going to dominate. So till here you are going to prepare Manchurian balls, and from here is when you are going to use to prepare the dry and also Veg Manchurian gravy. So we need to prepare balls first, right? So you need to grind the vegetables. Let's grind the vegetables. Let's add chili. Let's add the carrots. Let's add gobi to it. If you feel gobi is a bit more, you can leave it. You can actually leave them. You can use them later for some other purpose. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm not adding water because once you add water, you will not be able to prepare balls. Okay, so I'm just going to grind. Excuse me. So, before we grind, let's have our kadai ready so that once we add oil and then, by the time we prepare the balls will not take much time to be prepared. So once you add you need to mix it a bit because otherwise, you can chop them finely. See, slowly they are getting crushed. Do not attempt to, have a complete paste. You also need to have some vegetables, right? When you're tasting, you need to have few vegetables when you're tasting. So that's it. Now, coming to the vegetable balls. Your hand will work much better. Your hand will work much better than any of your spatulas because, it's easy to mix. No adding water, no water at all because your vegetables as such will have water content in it. So that water is enough for you to prepare. So now you have paste ready. Now the first thing you're going to add is garlic and coriander. They'll give good taste to your balls. And then you will add fennel seeds. Very few. I'm not adding too many. And now it's time to add little salt for your balls, not too much. Please be very careful while adding. You can add whole of your chili powder because the remaining items are going to be, your sauces. So now, based on the consistency that I got now, I'm going to add one. I'm extremely sorry for this. 2. Yeah, I think that will be enough. Now, empty our gulab jamun mix. 1. It'll get, it'll start binding the vegetables. This will be more than 1. We added 2, 3, 'No artificial colors. We are not going to add any artificial colors or Ajinomoto to it. 4 and 5. So totally we have taken 5 spoons of gulab jamun mix. Is it not looking like that? Interesting. Now that your flame, your kadai is ready, please feel free add oil to it. You need a bit of oil because you need Manchurian balls to float, and I'm leaving little oil for seasoning later for gravy and also for your dry Manchurian balls. So let's quickly make Manchurian balls. Okay, so you have everything ready. You have salt, chili powder and vegetables. I have taken little corn flour. The reason I have taken is to quickly prepare the balls. So, you like the balls to be completely round, right? So if you roll it a bit, very little, so you have a nice ball. Take another one. Just roll it a bit, not too much. Traditional method, we use usually oil to grease our hands. Now we need not do that. Just roll it in your corn flour. That's the reason I kept little here, so that we may use it. Are the balls looking round? Making the balls, equal shaped is the challenge, right? But when we are going to consume, your kids are not going to ask, for the correct shape. So you need not worry about it. Let's look at, you need to test the oil, okay? So I'm going to just put a sample. Once I put the sample, if the sample is coming up all by itself, or is it getting stuck? Yeah. Now this is the time you need to add your balls. Okay, this is just a sample. So you can have 5 to 6 balls at the same time. so that you can save your time. So I'm just adding them to the oil. Chili. 3. Don't stop preparing the balls. Just move them so that they are not sticking to the bottom of the recipe. Because you have a lot of vegetables and corn flour especially, it might stick. No color added. Let it be natural. It should be below medium flame so that all the kacha, the raw vegetables which are inside the ball should also get toasted well, roasted well or fried well. So you need to be very careful about it. Let's take some more corn flour and keep checking your veg balls. Fry them well, okay? Don't worry, they are going to be soft. They're getting fried well. So happy about it. So children often, I prepared fried rice too, so that it can be a good combination for this today. So it's very easy at home, whatever vegetables you have. If you have green peas, please do not hesitate to add them. You can add them as such or you can grind them. It's your choice. It's how you're able to manage the vegetables and the balls. That's all is important. Well, that's a good sign. We may have to we'll add a little corn flour and then our Manchurian balls will get completed. So the first set is all set. Can you see the color? Golden brown. Golden brown. Do not over fry or do not under fry. Okay, so golden brown color, little more. Mouth watering when they serve you at the hotels, right? So I'm just, taking them into a bowl, separate bowl, because we are going to add these later to our gravy and also dry. So let's add the next set. Please be very careful when you are using oil for deep fry. Cooking being a passion, I had a bad injury because I didn't expect the puri to get blasted. It's nice to have women's talk, right? How many of you chit chat with your neighbors, and talk about your children, their education, or different kinds of recipes, and that kind of women gossiping is something which is very interesting. Unfortunately, I missed it because of my job. But it's interesting to have good groups. Of course, I have good friends group, but the frequency of meeting is a bit, it's not very frequent. That's what I meant to say. Your next set is getting ready. So please take care of your second set. If they are splitting up or just getting open, don't worry, let them fry. Do not worry if they are, splitting up. There's nothing wrong. Little time taking. Prepare this during a weekend for working women and surprise your kids. And during COVID times, most of you working from home, in the evening you can just open your fridge and see if there is cabbage, capsicum and onion. That's all we need to prepare this. And then surprise your family. The next set is the last ball that we are going to use. Sense check. Please do not forget that, otherwise they get charred and that's not a good sign. they are getting ready. Slightly increase the flame. Now your balls are spicy too because you added green chili. You added saunf. You added chili powder as well. So your balls will be, they look like this. Trust me, buy MTR Gulab Jamun mix and add it. And you can always, message me through Facebook or Instagram. How the taste is if you add that. Okay, this is the last set. Please have a sense check. It shouldn't stick to the bottom, and see that they are separated. Please be soft to them, otherwise they'll take revenge. So, lightly separate them. Lightly, just separate them. Let's get ready for the next step. Step is to have Veg Manchurian gravy and also Veg Manchurian Dry as starter. So the video will have both. So now we are entering into the final stage. So we are quite soft to them. There is a chopping style and also now we need to take off the oil. If you give me a moment, I will move. Oil needs to be saved. Now we are taking a kadai. So your veg balls are ready. Yummy. I would like to taste one, but for you guys. Okay, add little oil. This is for your dry, because the first one you are going to do is the dry one, because later if you add oil for your gravy, you will end up getting a gravy again. So I will divide the portions into two. So I'm taking half onion for dry. See how finely chopped they are. I'm taking garlic and chili finely chopped, half of the quantity. I have taken 2 onion, 2 capsicum and 1 full garlic chopped into pieces, and Szechuan sauce, soya sauce, chili sauce, salt and corn flour mixed with cold water. So let the onion get fried properly. Don't you think your serving tray should be ready? Because you are going to add both. You're going to add both gravy and, let's first add dry. Yeah, almost. Now add half the quantity of capsicum. Right? Do not over fry or overcook capsicum. It won't taste good. Just add, and now it's time to add. First is your chili sauce. Have you seen the spoon? I don't want you guys to cry eating this. Spoon number 1, spoon number 2. Have a look at this. Szechuan sauce. Spoon number 1. Spoon number 2. And now soya sauce. Almost 6 spoons I added. Never mind, you can. I'm adding salt. Very little salt. Mix well. What are you getting out of it? I'm getting extraordinary smell. Wow, that's coming out so well. Is it time to add little, make it, so that the balls, 2 spoons of corn flour added to cold water. It will tighten your dish. It will bind the dish. So though we leave it for the gravy, we need some for this dish as well. Even for dry, you need 1, 2, 3 spoons. Mix them. Is it in high flame? Yeah, of course it is in high flame. Chinese food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of you like gravy and how many of you like dry? So based on your family's, interest, you can so it's completely so it's time to add little water. Is it looking homely? Add some coriander leaves to it. Time to serve. Come on, let's serve it. Here. Now it's time for gravy. Add some oil. Gravy needs some oil. Add your onion as usual. Fry them. Add your garlic. Garlic pieces. You can add more garlic if you like it. Now, capsicum. I told you immediately this sauces because you're adding number 1 and number 2. 2 spoons, they are small. 2 small spoons of green chili sauce. add sesame sauce. It's 1 spoon. And let's add the whole of almost 6 to 7 spoons of soya sauce. Now you're adding salt, enough salt for your gravy and also for the balls. Now can you see? Yeah, we are almost there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Why is it still looking like dry? Because we have not added corn flour mixed with water. That gives you the gravy. There's no color added to the balls. Let it be natural. Let it, it's harmful to use colors. So now add some water. It absorbs water. Corn flour absorbs water. Coriander. Switch off the stove. Time to serve. Almost twice in a month we prepare this. My son's favorite dish. So I dedicate this to him. Now we don't need this stuff anymore. Here I present Veg Manchurian Dry and also gravy with the vegetables that are available at home. If you like my recipes, please subscribe to my channel and also click the like and notification buttons, and please leave your comments. Your comments are very valuable to me, and I'm going to come up with a very exciting recipe. Until then, it's Surekha signing off from Foodofast. Thank you.